Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys today. Going to talk a little bit about Quant. Talked about this time or two, but let's just go ahead and take a look at the 1 day. This is doing pretty well today, 4% up. Let's see, 7 day. Let's see, it's 9% up on a 7 day. 1 month, it is up just a little bit, 3%. And let's take a look at the year. The year is up 36%. So Quant's been chugging right along this year. Just a heads up on that. Let's take a look at that all time just for the heck of it, make sure we're good. Wow, the all time is so hit far up. That is like 37,000%. So that is pretty high. Just a heads up on that, people talk about Quant moving or not moving. Looks like over time it's moved pretty doggone well. So according to what we see here on Coin Market Cap, we have over 200,000 followers of Quant. Let's go ahead and take a look. As usual, Quant has not, like I said, the quantity is still small as far as it's only got that circulating supply of 12 million. Well, let's try to move forward a little bit and see what's going on. Let's give a little shout out to Crypto Jobs here. Talks about the Quant Fusion. So Quant Fusion here, the network says Quant Network has officially announced Quant Fusion. The network includes a multi-ledger roll-up system that enables seamless interoperability across public blockchains while addressing institutional concerns like compliance, privacy, and scalability. So Fusion seems like it's going to be really good, but the thing about Quant is, if you notice down through time, it's been building on itself down through the years. So it's a lot of great things that's already happened on Quant before. But let's keep it moving a little bit here, talking about the Bitcoin dominance, which is going to be pretty dominant. Ethereum's pretty down. So we're not going to see altcoins move just yet. So although Quant seems to be moving a little bit, chugging right along, just got to understand that it's not going to, how can I say, jump out of the gym just yet. So give it a little time. So right here, market cap, we got 3.3 trillion. Fear and greed is about neutral. Let's see what else we're looking at. I think looking pretty good so far, but let's just keep it moving a little bit. I was noticing right here with Quant, we got a little bit of head and shoulders action. So if you notice, going right here, all right, that's our head down here. We got the shoulder. And so what it appears that Quant's going to go this way. Listen, none of what we say is financial advice. So let's keep that in mind. Also, we don't have a crystal ball, but I put this chart out a while ago, and as a matter of fact, it's been following that pattern. So I'm not going to say it's going to go this high for very long. Let me chop that off a little bit, because I know some people are a little bit crazy if I do that too much. But I'm just saying that right now, this is the direction it's going. According to this head, shoulders, the inverse is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. So keep that in mind. Quant is probably going to go up a little bit more, at least today, probably. But like I said, we can't predict it. We don't have a crystal ball. But Quant usually performs pretty well, so we'll just keep that in mind. So on today, probably going to go up just a little bit more. All right, moving. This is going to be our X site. Give it a chance to refresh itself. So right here, it's talking about introducing Quant Fusion, the core infrastructure for digital asset interoperability. Now, I'm going to say this real quick. Quant basically has come out with a lot of great things like Quant Flow, Quant Overledger. Okay, it's been doing a lot of great things as far as allowing the different the language of money to speak to itself. Is basically, in a short, how can I say, let's just put it in a nutshell, because you're going to see a whole bunch of jargon and whatnot. So you're going to see a whole bunch of crypto jargon, but let's put it in a nutshell. The main thing that we have to understand with Quant is it allows money to be smart. it allows money to interact with itself. So this is what and basically it allows certain financial institutions to when you have different interoperable languages, that the languages can speak to each other and they can actually get something done in that regard. But let's just go ahead and read it anyway. It says introducing Quant Fusion, the core infrastructure for digital asset interoperability. So we're going to have a significant advancement in the evolution of blockchain infrastructure. So let's see what else we got here. Built on Quant's interoperability, first technology stack of Overledger, and foundational patents which were proven through a decade of real-world regulated deployments. Quant Fusion interoperates and accelerates public and permission blockchains securely and compliantly, making blockchains ready for enterprise-grade demand. Fusion dramatically accelerates adoption by solving the key institutional pain points of layer one blockchains, from fragmentation and compliance hurdles to scalability, speed, and security. A lot of your different payments, things of that nature. See if there's anything else we want to talk about here. But overall, I think this is, this is the thing with Quant. Let's go ahead and wrap it up as far as I'm going to talk about this, and then we're going to move off of this one. Introduces a layer 2.5 architecture. So in other words, this is basically Fusion allows the layer 2 blockchain and layer 3 blockchain to interact with each other. A unique and patented multi-ledger rollup that connects multiple layer ones also, and it says assets and logic flow natively across public and private chains, no bridges, no wrap tokens, no compliance compromise. So this is built very well. So multi-ledger rollup, our patented technology for execution and settlement across multiple layer ones in a single network, merges transparency and decentralized trust with performance, scalability, and security. So just giving you a heads up that this has been a good job on this Quant as far as like the different languages. But remember, it's all about the language of money. So keep that in mind. That's what we're dealing with today. Fusion is going to be interacting with Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, EVM compatibility. That's the Ethereum virtual machine. All right. MetaMask, others, right? So right here, native token for fees, access via Quant Connect account. So let's keep it moving. If you want to see more of this, you can go to the X site. Let's go to the actual website for Quant. Only thing that I really can criticize Quant about concerning their website is the fact that they don't really break down Fusion on their website. They put it on the X site, but it's not necessarily broken down on the website. But mainly, they're talking about giving you a nice overview of Overledger, seamless orchestration between the multiple blockchains. Once again, Fusion is helping with the multi-chain interoperability, and this is part of the Overledger as well. So, right? So it says cross-chain transactions, multi-chain smart contract execution, scalability and performance, and security and compliance. A lot of this is going to be dealing with your banks and your corporations as well. So Quant has a lot to do with that. And we had already talked about how the digital pound, the digital euro, all of those things are going to be related to Quant, CBDCs, etc. So Quant has multiple users. Let's give you a little bit of good news right here. This is from Crypto Rank. Quant eyes 124 target after smashing through EMA resistance levels, etc. This is from a little bit of a while ago, but just to give you a heads up that Quant is definitely looking pretty good. So let's keep that in mind as we go forward. Let's take a look at some more information. This is from the Tribune India. So Quant is bridging the gap between blockchain and traditional finance. So Quant's mission is to bridge the gap between traditional financial systems and blockchain technology, and it has made significant strides in achieving this goal. The project's Overledger network enables interoperability between different blockchain platforms, making it easier for enterprises to adopt blockchain technology without the need for major system overhauls. So just a heads up, Quant is looking mighty good. Let's keep it moving a little bit. It's got a little bit more information. Let's go ahead and keep going. And so this right here is from cryptoeconomy.com. So talking about the advantages of Quant, says Quant Network offers significant benefits, particularly for enterprises integrating blockchain technology without major technical overhauls. It design prioritizes robust security and compliance, enabling trusted interactions across diverse ledgers. The platform also ensures high transaction throughput and low latency, providing scalable performance for demanding enterprise applications without compromising critical security. So really, as I said before, Quant is mainly dealing with a lot of your financial institutions, like your big corporations, et cetera. But just a heads up on that. Yeah, let's keep moving. This is, let's see, from not too long ago, this is what, from Live News. So Live Bitcoin News. So let's keep it going, talking about 3 coins quietly preparing for a monster run. So let's keep this in mind. And one of those happens to be Quant. So right here, once again, talking about Quant's Overledger becoming a serious infrastructure contender as central banks continue to roll out experimental and pilot stage central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. Talks about how the central bank in Europe featured Quant in a technical partners survey for its wholesale CBDC architecture framework. That attention was fueled by Quant's launch of Overledger platform as a service, which accelerates integration between the public and permission blockchain. So let's keep this in mind. So Quant is definitely, how can I say, well, more and more and more and more. Quant is beginning to be integrated into the financial system. Okay. In addition to CBDCs, Quant's enterprise grade tokenization modules have attracted multinational banking consortiums, particularly in Europe and the Middle East. So it's not just a European thing. I know we talked about a lot of Europe with Quant, but notice it's also in the Middle East. Also, don't forget that Quant is tied up with certain corporations in America as well. So Quant is all over. It is international, multi-continent. I should say multiple continents. Let me keep it right here. So multiple continents depend on Quant. Just a heads up, not financial advice, right? Nothing we say is financial advice, but we're talking about the good stuff. And the good stuff today is Quant. Question is Fusion going to be the game changer for Quant? In the short term, I would say no. But in the long term, I would say yes. Because of the fact that in the short term, yeah, Quant's going to fluctuate up and down and whatnot. I think that what Fusion does for Quant, and let's just kind of go back a little bit, talking about the Quant Fusion here. All right, yeah, I think we could just put this, let's just make this a real big whatnot. So let's just leave it right here. But I think this is what Fusion does for Quant. Fusion makes Quant even more interoperable, and it makes Quant to the more able to, how can I say, interact with the different blockchains. This is going to make it more convenient to use Quant. It's going to make it easier for a lot of people to use Quant, and you're not going to necessarily have to have a certain amount of computer language skills in order to use the financial and the monetary system. Makes it a whole lot easier. So what we're going to be happy about is the fact that it does bring a certain level of normalcy to the financial world. So, but at the same time, is it going to be a game changer today? I would say like, yeah, like you got to understand one thing. Quant is just like anything else. In order to keep advancing, you notice there's a lot of competition out there. in order to keep up with the competition, you have to keep changing. And so this is a positive change for Quant, but I want to say right now, is it a game changer? In the immediate, you won't really see much of a difference, but in the long term, as far as the interoperability and the fact that Quant will be able to continue its rise, the answer is going to be in the long term, yes. Short term, not so much. But anyways, this is Al with Real Life Investing. Keep holding on to that Quant because it is rarer than Bitcoin itself. Do not forget that Quant has so much interoperability and it is wanted and needed on multiple continents. Take it easy. Y'all guys have a great one and talk to you soon.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.